So, what do I need to do today in here? I actually feel a little bit better. This whole fucking, well, where it's being cold, like super fucking cold, like the high was like 32 or 33 yesterday. Anyway, uh, so it's like that with the whole spring forward fucking time bullshit thing that happened. I've been like stupid tired. Anyway, I want to finish this one. I gotta finish like details and stuff on it. And that allow I finally I worked on this one and I wasn't sure what to do, but I think this is leading to a whole series I may try doing. Like especially with like music artists. Cause I kind of started drawing and I started painting in the figure. It's supposed to be pulled from like this image or whatever. But I can't paint people with brushes. I can draw people with brushes. And I could paint people with palette knives, but for some reason I can't paint people with brushes. Like using a brush to paint a person, I keep like putting the color and blending it, but then it's like this infinite like back and forth, and I can't get it to work because I did like a portrait before, and I got like 40 hours into it, and I'm only like halfway done, and I'm like, I'm not spending 80 hours on a fucking portrait. So that's why I was doing this. That's why it's not backed or anything, because I was experimenting to see how good of a portrait I could do with the palette knife, even though this isn't finished yet. But I figured out that I think I'm gonna set up stuff over here and kind of work and almost make like kind of this abstract mixed media background. Maybe while, because I'm thinking, take like a certain, like this is Melanie Martinez, and that either listen to, you know, their album, all their albums, or even like, I think for this one, for a good portion, I was listening to like a specific song, like on repeat for like a long fucking time. Like start building up all this background. I have time-lapse videos too. Like I'll work on this, then I'll flip it and work on it, and I'll keep doing that to start building up some kind of like composition of sorts. Then you find like kind of some free space. That's why I put the image in there. Then what I want to do, this is the first one, so I did it on paper, but I think the other ones I'm definitely going to work with and start with Masonite back, and I'm actually probably going to back this with Masonite too. I might cut it down as well. But what I want to do is kind of build it up like, that was under the same premise as well, like when I'm building it up. Then with this one, take some like matte gel and cover the whole thing, then start painting a portrait on top of it that will be in a similar style of this, but of that image. I kind of want to, I can also do not just like music artists, but like other people too. I thought about doing, because I did a drawing of OMG It's Firefox. I thought about doing something similar like that of her, like have, because she has like all these like long streams and all these like videos and stuff on YouTube, and like kind of listen to that and even pull images to put in the background for that and then do that. So I have like all these people I can pull from. I have like music artists I can pull from, and I have like people on YouTube. A lot of it's going to be, even like the music stuff will be images pulled from like the music videos on YouTube and stuff. So that's cool. And on a side note, I need to finish certain landscape paintings as well. I got like a night one here, and there's like one back here that I started working on too. Well, there's one back here I started working on like on site until I got ran off by the fucking security, which I got to figure out if, I think I need to talk to, either go to some kind of law. I need to figure out the whole legality between like being somewhere, setting up somewhere, taking photos of people in public, you know, whether you're in a parking lot of some place, if it's an issue, if you're on the sidewalk, if you're like I need to find out the whole legalities of taking photos in public and of people in public, and the whole thing is setting up, doing plein air paintings and all this shit. Because I'm not like a lot of people, like they set up plein air paintings like in a park and paint flowers. And honestly, I don't give two fucks about a flower unless it's dying and decaying. Then it's interesting. But yeah. So that's, I guess, a little update on what I'm going to do. And also, I want to paint a portrait of somebody, which I think a ton of people are going to fucking hate me for doing. So, we'll see. That's the plan for today, is to start working on it. Because I have like all these, I have like a ton of projects I've like started on. Like this one's something I could work on too. This is like a huge like mixed media piece. It's 4 foot by 4 foot, but I got it split into 2 foot by 4 foot panels for like travel reasons. Which I don't even have that Eclipse or car anymore, so I got this one I could rework on. I've actually like worked on this. It's behind. I've worked on this and I've shown it the way it is, but I can still, I mean, it's something I could still, actually, I'm getting way side off track. Actually, it was a minimal piece, but where it's minimal, if like you're like carrying stuff around and it gets fucked up and it like messes up a little bit, it'll fuck up the whole thing. With something like this, if you nick something, it's like, oh, it's doesn't really mess it up. But if it's like a minimal piece where it's like 3 shades of color and something gets messed up, the whole piece gets fucked up. So that happens. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll just paint on top of it. But yeah, I feel better. Not like one time this week, I literally like, I was eating and fell asleep. This cold is like feels like it's pulling energy out of me. And I guess I completely forgot about it, but someone mentioned to me that the whole time change thing probably fucked me up a little bit too. So, yeah. That's the update for today. We'll see how it goes. Today's Thursday. Oh, it's the day before St. Patty's Day. So it's the 16th today. So, we'll get this shit going. Alright. I don't know. That's fucking stupid. Whatever.